Talking Break. Amen. All right, guys. Talking Break here again. I see you guys, we're back. We got another great guest here. Rod here, Kenneth there, and we got the legendary Sonny G.
Legendary.
I mean, you guys don't know this guy. I mean, he's phenomenal in the comic scene. Right?
I'll take it from here. You may have seen me on Marta. You have seen him around Kroger's asking people if they can use his points so that he can get more gas. You may have seen me in the background of the latest Tyler Perry film when I wasn't supposed to be on set at all. As a matter of fact,
you want Hot Fence?
Yeah, it was the one. If you look carefully, you'll see security grabbing me by the scruff of the back of my shirt.
We didn't see him.
We didn't know that. We didn't know that.
Right. So, but yeah, comedy. I'm now on my 12th year of doing stand-up comedy. 10 years here in Atlanta. I am the most unknown staple of Atlanta comedy. So that's why I call myself a legend. So
people should know to unknow you.
Like, everybody that people know of me. So like every time you're like, oh, a comedian. Oh yeah, I know such and such. They know me. Yeah.
Fair enough, that works.
So I'm not known like immediately.
That's like going to a barbecue, right? You like people know you.
Yeah, like
you know such and such.
Yeah,
so
like
you're right. Here's a plate.
Like everybody, like everybody's like, oh yeah, Tiffany Haddish, and I'm like, Tiffany Haddish knows me. You don't know me.
Right.
You don't know Tiffany Haddish, but Tiffany Haddish knows me.
So you guys got a chance to meet our guests here so far here. So now, as we always do, guys, we need to go ahead and get our subscribes going on here. So you get a chance to do it now, so you don't have to waste your time until the end. Where is it? Hold that for me there. Maybe
it's probably maybe somewhere up here.
I don't know where it's going to be.
We'll let
This the subscribe button?
Yeah.
Subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe, guys.
Please.
No, I'm not that desperate.
All right,
cool.
You guys get it. Good job. All right, so now, as you guys know, talk in bricks. So that means that we have to build something. Now we ask Sonny some really hard questions about, himself, I guess. I was going to ask questions. But he has to pick inside of this bucket, as tradition. I guess we'll call it tradition now, right?
Traditional talking break.
Yes, traditional talking break.
We can't look.
You got to look at it this way, okay? You just got to look at it. That's all you can do anymore.
Bruh. Take something out of here. Oh! Lord.
He cheated. Again, as you guys see, guys, what is that? Like, every time we do this, he always seems to get the one that he wants. But,
I did not want this. I don't even know who this guy is.
Evil Black Samurai? Can we say Evil Black and Samurai on this show?
Evil and Black?
It's my history month.
Can we he's misunderstood.
Misunderstood
samurai.
Black Samurai.
He says that about every villain.
Dark color samurai.
Every villain.
There we misunderstood.
Or Mr.
Darker,
or Mr. Understood.
Dark skin.
Hey!
Oh!
I got Green Goblin.
That's from the 2001 Spider-Man, right?
This is from the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. Yeah. This is the only Norman Osborn to not have waves. Like if you read the comic, he's got waves, but they couldn't get
game not good like it should be.
They couldn't get Willem Dafoe waves. He didn't get any. Bets.
All right, trying to cheat here, guys.
I don't even know. I don't know another file. And Ninjago don't know who this is.
All right. What is that one there? Tiger Print Batman? Jungle Bat?
What the?
I need to fight crime. Wait,
that is great value Batman right there.
Beat up some leopards.
This is the one that you can't,
Is he black?
I don't even know.
Is Batman black?
Yeah, this is
I want black Batman.
Yeah. Well,
I'll trade you. I will trade you Green Goblin for.
This will be the first time on that.
As far as minifigure trading goes, I'm obligated to do it, so I have to trade. So I'll trade you his hand.
No, I need the whole.
See,
it's February. I need Black Batman. I need.
All right.
I need Leroy Wayne.
Leroy Wayne.
Yeah.
All right.
Bruce's cousin from the south side of Gotham.
I guess I got Green Goblin here, no waves. You know what I'm saying? So
this is.
Rush came
So he's got a brown Batman cowl, a brown cape, but he's got like Wolverine's torso. I want this, like, for real. I'm leaving my interview with this. Like, y'all are going to chase me to the parking lot to get this back.
Yeah,
I'm not giving this back. I just want you to be
so
that right
Sonny,
now.
Man, I had a question for you.
Sure.
We had where'd it go? Okay, no, I have a question for you, sir. You're a comedian.
I am.
So my question is, I always wonder how comedians come up with their material, and then I was also like, you know what? do you just, can you come up with something like right now, or do you write it? Like,
No,
what
I
would
wanna
you
hear
do
right
if
now.
it was
I wanna
like
hear right
right
now.
First off, let me tell you that is the bane of any entertainer's existence is when you tell somebody you're an entertainer and the first thing they do is go, oh, okay, I want you to do that right now. Like, you're a comedian, tell me a joke right now.
Facts.
First
Hey, man,
off,
you a pilot? Fly a plane, man, right now.
First off, I obviously get paid to tell jokes. You don't ask anybody else to do their job for free on the spot. Oh, you the manager of Burger King? I want a flamboyant Whopper right now, right here in front of me. Like, you don't have a grill, you don't have beef or anything, but they want you to put a burger in front of them right now.
Did you just write that?
See?
If not,
This Inception, guys. This is Inception.
jot that down there. Burger King.
He's gonna use that in his
manager.
next.
I tell people that all the time. Or my least favorite is, I got a joke for you. Maybe you want to use it. Or if somebody tells you a joke and they go, all right, now don't use this in your set. Like,
You're like,
my sets are usually primarily about my life, not other people's. But, if you feel like this is funny, you can get on stage yourself and maybe, tell a joke or two. But as far as coming up with material, comedians by nature are very observant people. I like to call us philosophers, New Age, the same thing that everybody looks at and goes, oh my God, that's tragic, or oh my God, that's sad, or oh my God, we usually look at it and go, hey, that's funny. So a lot of material comes from that. It comes out of like a situation where most people are too afraid to talk about it, and we found something not even humorous, but just relatable about it. And we want to relate, we want to tell that to the world. It's like the best way to get people to relate to something is to make them laugh at it.
So
it's a Warriors Batman.
So I would say the
1970s.
coolest thing I've learned about you, Sonny, is that you have, I guess you can call it your own clothing line. Is that what it be?
I have my own brand, Trap Nerd. Yes.
Okay, so explain that to me. What is that?
What is Trap Nerd?
What's Trap Nerd?
So Trap Nerd. So it's kind of it's not. I'm not gonna say a long story. It's just a complicated history with the term because.
All right. One of them intern stories. What happened to your camera? It's a long story. It broke.
Well, pretty much. It probably could be summed up like that. But so the thing is, nerd culture in the past 10 years has become popular.
Right.
It's popular now to be a nerd. It's trendy to be a nerd. Whereas in the 90s, I was getting stuffed in lockers and swirlies and having to meet people at 3 o'clock behind a flagpole for my love of comic books and nerd culture and things of that nature.
Right.
And the thing about it is, now that nerd culture is popular, you see all these movies and they're making making it seem like all the nerds are suburban.
Oh.
Like all of the nerds are just these well-to-do children in the suburbs who just do the most basic nerd stuff. And I figure,
Basic nerds.
back in the 80s and 90s, your typical urban nerd was just the kid who read a lot. Who went to the library and got a lot of library books, who, was on the school computer for more than just Oregon Trail. Everybody else just died of dysentery.
I ain't gonna lie, just let my family die.
Everybody in Oregon Trail died of dysentery. Only a true nerd could figure out how to get at least 3/4 of your family to the end of Oregon Trail.
So real quick, if you had to give yourself a level of nerddom, I know on a 10 scale, right? Guys, I'm gonna lie, I'm like a hard 3, maybe a soft 3 now at this point. I say that.
I'd say I'm at least a 7 or an 8. I'm pretty up there.
I'm a good 8.
A good 8.
If it's something that
Not a bad 8.
yeah, because if it's something related to nerd culture that I don't know, that's the best thing about the fact that nerd culture is popular now. You can Google it. You can just immediately. We all got smartphones, and yet we still so
What's
dumb.
a Thanos?
Right.
I know what a Thanos is.
People are out here arguing stuff that they just will not look up on Google whatsoever.
Right. It's there.
There's no such thing as a black Spider-Man. Oh, you want to bet? Yeah, 1 second.
Gurgle.
I get into arguments on Reddit a lot, which is a sign of being a nerd. You have to argue on Reddit at least for 3 hours a day.
So, Trap Nerd, right? So it's good urban. Hey, bricks are flying in, guys. It's not fair.
I think we have to take a break.
You know what I'm saying?
We do have to take a break.
Don't
All right.
we have
guys.
sponsors?
So, water, because it's wet, and I don't have a good sponsor yet. If anybody wants to sponsor me, it had to be.
This show is brought to you in part by Oxygen. Breathe well with oxygen.
All right, guys, and welcome back. So, I mean, we've had some time to really, look around the store here, I guess, and try to find some really cool pieces. I mean, as you can see here, Kenneth's, terrible build over there. Ooh.
That's something on my head.
Yeah, I see that.
So yeah, from the time that y'all left and came back, I pretty much only found this this propeller piece right here. So that's what's interesting with my build is that it now comes with the propeller. So if Urban Decay Batman decides that he wants to fight crime in the sky, he now has the propeller to do so.
Okay. So it's like a boat and a plane? I don't know.
It's like
Boat plane.
It's like a air assault boat.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought Lord Garmadon, is that his name? Lord Garmadon?
Well, it was
Lord Black-
misunderstood dark-colored villain.
Dark-colored villain.
There we go. You got that.
So you guys ever seen Inspector Gadget? He's got his own helicopter throne. So it's a throne that he can fly. It's like, hey, you!
Next time.
He can do his commanding of his peasants from his helicopter throne. What'd you build, Rod?
As you can see here, guys, I have a Green Goblin.
Ooh, Green Goblin on a glider. How original.
Way better than what you made.
Hey, there's a propeller. I have a propeller.
Don't even need one.
You want to get a little closer there on his, right over in there. Look at that. It's a glider.
My eyes were closed most of the time, so
I did the most expected thing, which is to make a vehicle for the villain. Ooh.
Come on, let's see what you have here.
See, look, it's got wheels and a propeller. Therefore,
But it only has back wheels.
Hey guys, one of the
So he
wheels
can
is
pop a
flicked
wheel.
it too.
so he can pop a wheelie and
It don't even go nowhere.
Strict
Both
lord.
the wheels do this. They pigeon toed and bow leg.
Don't worry about what Urban Assault Batman
Urban Assault Batman.
is. Okay, he's Alfred is gonna fix this.
Batman, help me.
Wait a minute.
You got $20. I need some gas.
Is he gonna team up with a Meteor Man?
Nah. What was the one from A Living Color? Handyman.
Handyman.
No. What was that? All that Repairman.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what Batman that is. It's Repairman with a.
So if this is Black Batman, who is Robin?
Can he say Black Batman?
He can.
Okay.
Blacker than me.
I was just making sure.
He definitely wins.
Because when I asked earlier who wanted fried chicken, he turned his nose up, so I didn't think he fit the credentials of that being.
You must have been with someone else, man. Because you asked for fried chicken, I'm down.
Oh.
I'm down.
It must have been Rod who didn't want the fried
Yeah.
chicken.
It was Rod.
Definitely Rod.
Okay.
You're directing your blackness towards the wrong
I think
person.
I think I qualify more than Rod does, actually.
So you
We
get
have to do a test.
So you get the earned blackness credit back with your taxes.
Yeah,
and shit.
pretty much.
Okay.
I was invited to the barbecue when I was like 7.
I don't get pulled
That's a
over.
pretty good age. You know?
See, he
Put it
called
on,
it a
so I'm doing
barbecue.
pretty good.
He called it a barbecue instead of a cookout, which leads me to believe a lot of this story is falsified. This is fake news.
It's like going to a barbecue, right? You people know you.
Yeah,
because,
like-
you know such and such.
Yeah,
So
like-
you're invited. Here's a plate.
I'm from the east side of Atlanta, though, so barbecue is where it's at.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
And it's funny, the all the people who are calling like the police on black folks now, I think that's because they're not seeing raisins in the stuff that the black people are selling. Like, so when the lady seen the 2 little girls selling lemonade and there were no raisins in the lemonade, she immediately was like, oh no,
Lord.
something has to be done about this.
authorities.
There are 2 little girls selling non-raisin lemonade.
Non-raisin. How you gonna put some raisin? It looked like boogers and ants.
Look, that's apparently what they
You
go
got
for.
boogers and ants in your lemonade, bruh. It flavors everything up just so nice. You just put some raisins in there and a little bit of coleslaw, and you're good to go, baby.
All the raisins.
Grandma, get the hell out of here. This is a black neighborhood.
All right,
guys.
Matter of fact, raisins should be outlawed the whole month of February. You should not be able to even find raisins during Black History Month.
What made you go from outlaw instead of saying banned?
Banned. Ooh, I found a gun. Oh, it's broken.
There was a pistol, but I don't think it was a Lego pistol.
Don't give it to Black Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, even Black Batman will get pulled up by the cops.
Black Batman would get shot for having a pistol.
But he's got bulletproof vests.
No,
okay,
I don't think this Batman, like that's Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne has the money for bulletproof, bat costumes. This guy just went in the basement, got a pair of his grandma's leggings.
Trap Nerd Batman.
Hey, we get Trap Nerd can even come up with a better uniform than this guy. He just
he threw that together.
He got the bed sheet granddaddy boots, the big ones.
His whole superhero outfit came from DD's Discounts. You cannot fight crime in a DD's Discount Batman uniform.
And the sock man.
Oh yeah, no, we're not gonna talk bad about the sock man. You can get 20 pairs of quality socks for $5.99 from the sock man.
Sock man.
Sock man,
sponsor, Sock man.
Y'all need.
Talking Brick brought to you by Sock Man and also water because it's wet.
Yeah.
Don't get sued by the sock man. I think the sock man has a real legitimate presence.
Don't get sued by water.
Yeah, don't get sued.
It's everywhere.
So we had a chance to talk Brick here with the legendary Sonny G. I mean, as you guys can see here, we had a great time with him here. Trap Batman here. We have misunderstood, dark-colored villain. And then we got the safe bet is the glider for Green Goblin. Yeah.
Come on, guys, you know.
Oh my goodness, that glider
throne. Come on.
That glider was put together by illegals.
That
Everybody who put that glider together does not have their documentation.
But it works perfectly.
I think we should find out who built that glider and send them back to Mexico immediately.
Yes,
It's not very safe.
That's a Kia glider.
It's an IKEA glider.
Yeah, there you go.
Clear glider.
Send it back over the wall. Oh wait, I didn't build one yet.
I cannot.
Mr. President, shut the hell up.
I cannot wait for that wall to go up personally, just so I can tag it. I want to be. I would like to tag the Trump wall.
Every episode, guys, I guess this is what we're doing now. This wall.
Cut. What? Oh yeah. The last episode. This episode. All right, guys. So that's Talking Brick. Be sure to subscribe for our next episode.
Which walls are made out of bricks. So talking brick and talking walls actually goes together.